Hello guys, welcome back to Critics News. We are still bringing you updates back to back. Information reaching us says that it is not an easy task in Abia State now as gunmen exchange fire with the Nigerian army. That's the information coming in on our table. I'm going to be giving you a brief on how it is going down there. And first of all, let's take a listen to this very analysis from this news central about this arrest when they do Simon Ekpa. Not be small thing, also a lot of things are happening before we delve in. And for Edo State, they say no be small moto. Mobaseki don't allegedly thief for the state to as in the parking load they come out. Since when Obaseki come out, I never hear from him again. I don't know whether they arrest him because they be talk say EFCC they wait for him for gate. Say immediately when in the handover, say they go nab him. But we never hear say they nab the man. No, so I don't know what's going on. I make her the show now. And I know see if we they talk, we go the show now. Obaseki probe 500 Edo government vehicles missing. Okwebolo spokesman. Now they talk that one, they tell us, so he say 500 SUVs, all those big jeeps, say they are missing. Obaseki now, you don't counterbalance all of them, go where we don't know. Now look at the headline we are dealing with here. Tension in Abia community as gunmen currently exchange fire with Nigerian army troops. Now waiting to happen for that region, be that too. We will give on full details of how the gunmen take exchange fire with the Nigerian military. First of all, let's watch this video. Please try and share it.
The Southeast in the last 5 years have had, or dating way back, has had more issues. And if you put it at center, isn't that important? Because, and I say this with the backdrop of Biafra and the backdrop of the Civil War and the backdrop of all that the Igbo people have had to suffer on a national stage and from the center when you think about it. So are you saying that this is misplaced priorities for the government to at least be able to find who these agitators are? Because the people who bring this issue, they say they follow Nnamdi Kanu, they say they follow the instructions of Simon Ekpa. So are you saying that that should not even be the problem, and going after him is misplaced priorities?
Before you solve any problem, you have to go back to the root causes of those problems. Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, those guys are just symptoms of the root of the major problems. The major problem of the Southeast, we know that since after the Civil War, the Igbos have really not been integrated back into the Nigerian mainstream. Those are the issues. If you look at the structure of Nigeria, the Igbo state is the only zone that have five states. The North Central, the Northwest has 7 states. North Central 6. Western Nigeria 6 states. South 6 states. It's only in Southeast that you have 5 states. In other words, it's only in Southeast that you have 15 senators. Other zones have 18, and the Northwest has how many? 21 senators. So you can when you juxtapose this in the political context, you know that automatically Southeast have been marginalized politically. And all these things what? What does this thing do? You have these guys to do what? To mobilize this people, inform the people, to cause all these security issues that we are having. Because everybody now we are talking about is marginalization. Marginalization of the Igbos. Look at the appointments in the government. Look at what is happening from Buhari to Tinubu. It's the same thing.
It's okay. So those things also follow. So with the failure of the government, people will use that very opportunity to exploit situations like this now with what we are seeing. Now let's go to Abia State and find out what's going on there, where they say that the military and the unknown government are currently exchanging gunfire. This country, there is no security. Because as they say, Some people, they say, oh, you are happy they have arrested Simon. What is my happiness? What is my sadness? What am I going to do now? Abuna don't see me when I come out. They mock Simon or say, oh, Simon, I told you. And they don't catch you now. Even though this some NEPA group now, they buy my cousin brother for Abba. But I'm not mocking him. You understand? But some of you, out of your ignorance, because some of you, they carry on like goat. They carry on like fowl. Una don't know where they carry on they go. Una just they do anything where they tell una do. I don't tell una last time. All my platforms now, so they Simon Ekpa tell una say report him, bring his pages down, bring his social media down. And some of you, and many of you are doing it every blessed day. Many of you are doing it because they never support your prime minister. If he's your prime minister, me, I did not elect him. I don't know when he was elected. So I can only defend what I know something about. I don't defend things I know nothing about. Some people have been asking, where do you belong? I belong to social media. I'm doing blogging. Okay? So I'm neither with you with your Simon Ekpa. I'm not even with your DOS. You understand? So, but what I do is anything I see, oh, this thing is right, I say it. That's it. So nobody should be asking me, where do you belong? I don't explain this thing now. That is where I belong. I belong on truth. Anything where I see say this thing right, I go talk am. You understand? So that is, I believe this question now has been settled. All right. Now let's go in. No time. Troops of the Nigerian Army's 14th Brigade in Ohafia, Abia State are currently in a gun battle with unknown gunmen. It was gathered that the gun duel is taking place in Mbata, Umuchima village in Isialangwa North local government area of the state. As the tension heightened, more than 15 Hilux vehicles and armored personnel carriers reportedly arrived at the village around 6 a.m. in a military reinforcement against unknown gunmen. Well, I do. If this level of military vehicles actually came, that means that these unknown gunmen are heavily armed. The gunmen are said to have been camped near a river at the boundary between Abia and Mbise area of Imo State. The soldiers are said to have secured key junctions leading to and from the village, while other units continue to engage the gunmen in the surrounding bush. However, the gunfire is still ongoing, while there are no official statements issued by either the Nigerian Army or the Abia State government as at the time of bringing you this particular report. Only last Wednesday, Sahara reporters had reported that some yet-to-be-identified unknown gunmen spied some policemen in Ohafia local government area of Abia State. It had been reported that the incident happened at about 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday, according to multiple sources. However, the Abia State Police Command's wireless message, which Sahara reporters obtained, had named the identities of the officers involved. According to the message, ASP Etet Obokulo was unfortunately killed during the attack, which the statement said were carried out by 6 young men, while 2 other operatives, namely ASP Etim Obunga and the CPL Chukuma, escaped with some injuries. That is how it is going on in Abia State now. This country. I don't see I'm saying some people come out, come talk, say, this one, as they don't catch Simon Ekpa, good news. Say, we go come drink water, drop cup. Now they say, government still the area they operate. The Nigerian Army are still battling this very issue of unknown gunmen. My people, when I let me know with you now the reason follow the matter. No be person talk truth when I go come out. The threat when there is obvious. This is not freedom fighting, my brother. This is not freedom fighting. This is not freedom fighting. As far as say you oppose, as far as say you say this way we want to do this thing, you would have become an enemy. But as far as say you agree to whatever they say, do if you like, or yeah, jump to your pine, and you say no, don't tell them to do it like that. You are saboteur there. That is the kind of imposition that we have. No be this leg, now I go to reach your here. No be this leg. Lie is not possible. This is not who we are. This is not who we are. They are trying to use intimidation and everything to, keep people in shape. Very sad situation. Very sad indeed. Now, let us listen to Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Make him come talk to us about this title of 18 and when he apologized. Sir, are you trying to de-apologize?
No, the only thing they put on the internet of all that thing that I said is that Pastor Adeboye apologized. And therefore, people should no longer pay their tithes. It just occurred to me, I must do something so that all these arguments and etc. will come to an end, so that we Christians, particularly we Pentecostals, can be united, and then our prayer will be heard by God. And I found that one of the most, how will you call it, contentious issue that have been causing a lot of arguments here and there in the past is the issue of tithe. So I made up my mind that I'm going to publicly ask for forgiveness for anything I, in particular, might have said wrong about tithing. So I told my children on Thursday night, I said something. I said that if you don't pay your tithes, you won't go to heaven. I said, that's not in the Bible. I said, I apologize. I said, what is in the Bible is that you are to follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see God. Within an hour, it was already in the internet that Pastor Adeboye says, don't pay tithes. I didn't say that. Fortunately, everything I said is on record. I went forward to tell my people, I say it is wrong to tie you down to 10% at a time when, by the grace of God, you should be far, far, far above 10%.
That one in the Bible, sir.
So I said it is wrong to tie you down to 10% when God would have taken you to a higher percentage. I said at the beginning, when you were just born again, 10% is okay. Is the minimum God expects from you. But since then, you should have grown. That as you grow in the Lord, you should grow in praising Him, grow in winning souls, grow in praying, and grow in giving.
Good. That's the bone of contention, sir. That's why we're waiting for you.
In other words, I said the minimum. for beginners is what God calls 10%. So I told my young ones, I said, so from now on, begin to increase what you give to God. I said tithe should be minimum. It should be for beginners. So I just want to make it clear. I didn't say don't pay your tithe. What I said is that should be your minimum. That's what I said.
Honor the here, I'm so all of on a way they pay minimum of 10%. Oga, you're not going anywhere. Heaven is not for you. If you know, say you don't they go church for many years, you can no longer pay 10%. It is banned. Pastor Adebo, you know, I don't talk saying a minimum. So I still want to ask you a question. Is that also in the Bible? That there is minimum and do they have maximum in the Bible? No wonder the other, who said 90%? That you can give 90% and take 10%. That's so now just they confuse us up and down, just they tell us, okay, it was Unak bam, bam, bam. It was Apostle Johnson Suleiman that said they gave first time, bam, God knock and bam. He gave again, they knock and bam, bam. He gave it. No, Pastor Paul Eneche, sorry, no be Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Nah, Pastor Paul Eneche, they knock and bam, 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 bam. He gave again, they knock and bam, 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 bam. He became a generator. It was nice, it went. Because the person was giving. Now, imagine you gave 90% first. Then God knock you, bam. Then you gave another 90%. How much remain? 10% again. God now knock you, bam, bam, bam. You now give another 90% of that, bam, bam, bam. You gave it again. God now knock you, bam, 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 bam. Are you working for yourself or you are working for the pastor? Africans, we and this title we will hear something. Where is we have daddy? Where is the other daddy? Of course, I'll play his video in other videos too. But there's something significant that he pointed out. Where is his video? I think that should be Oyedepo. I think so. I think I got his video where he made his speech concerning this this title. I've got it. So don't go nowhere, please. Just follow me small. Have I told you guys about laptop sent today? No, we have not. All right. So guys, please, if you want to send money to Nigeria as we proceed, so please use tap send to do that very transaction. Now the good thing is that if you use it, you're going to get free £15 for those sending from UK. You're going to get 15 euros for those sending from Europe to Nigeria. And then those sending from Canada and the United States, you are getting $30. Then those sending from UAE, that is Dubai and all those sides, you're getting about 75 AED. So if you use my promo code Critics News, you are going to enjoy these bonuses. And that's my promo code Critics News. Just type it in capital letters. This is massive because it is Christmas period. And you can download it from App Store and then Google Play Store. All right. So let's quickly take a listen to Bishop Oyedepo. He said that less tithe means you are insulting God. Now watch this.
The tithe of 10 naira is 1 naira. There's no other geography or arithmetic about it. But the tithe of 10,000 is not 1 naira. Stop abusing the covenant. So when you mark your envelope my tithe, the angel will say, stop insulting God. I will take this to Jesus as your offering. So many people think they are tithing. No. If it's less than tithe, it's transferred to offering account. So no window opens, just blessing on what to eat and what to drink. No, heaven is full of order. So when your tithe is less than your tithe, it's transferred to offering account. so they can tell you have not tithe for the past 10 years. The reason is that your tithe has been transferred to offering.
All right, so this is why your things are not moving forward, because when you tithe, maybe even this 10%, it will be moved to the offering records in heaven. Who they collect this tithe and offering self? Is it these pastors, or get where God put plates where they submit these things? That's my question. Because they have private jets, they have even motor when celebrity never feel drive for Nigeria. This and that, the jail, they buy them. Meanwhile, me and you, we dry like bunga fish. Say, God bless you. Which God? Okay, go walk and use your money and do better things. When I just did there, they play. Oh, sorry. Don't use your money for yourself. Make sure you tithe 90% if you want to be blessed. If you want that bam blessing, just tithe 90% of your income. If you know, because if we advise on that, if they cause problem on, I go say you want the wrath of God. No, I don't want. Now I make the advice you now. Pay 90% of your income to your church, to your daddy GO. Okay, failure to do that, you are not going to heaven. They will move your tithing to offering records in heaven, and that means that you are not going to get money to become rich. You are just going to get money to be eating from hand to mouth. That's why most of you are eating from hand to mouth. Let me help them, because that is what you people love to hear. Our people love to hear lies, deceit. We love to hear it. It's very well. If they talk, it go they sweet us. Now no one use common sense. It go hard also. We are now. We'll go straight to another news. Don't forget this e-herbal solution. They have that very solution. Mona contact them today in case you have any ailment at all. Anyone wait to say they worry you, they get their offices worldwide.